Are you manufacturing an injury by doing box jumps? Is it really a problem? Let's look at it, right? This is the box. This is you. You are jumping up to that box. You're producing loads of force. You're getting stronger. You're powering up your hips mainly. You're really working on that explosiveness, right? Being able to jump up to the box and then make it higher. Boom, I'm jumping even higher up. I'm jumping even. I want to go higher and higher. Amazing. Now, the scenario could be this. You jump onto the box. You're now here. And what do you do from here? This is the point where it's deciding whether or not you're manufacturing an injury or not, right? Because what you could do from here is what I've seen Barcelona doing, for example, and they have loads of injuries. I'm not saying this is the only reason, but they jump onto their box, and then what they do is they step down, right? They step down some way or another, right? But they're not actually jumping back down and absorbing all that force, because this is how physics work. Like, if you're producing force, you're putting force into the ground, you're jumping up. Now this force pulls you back down. Gravity literally pulls you back down, and there's forces now going up, man, straight to your knee, where you may be manufacturing an injury or wherever, right? And that's it. That's the equation. Like, if you're getting stronger at jumping up, you're also should technically be getting stronger at absorbing these forces. But what happens with the box jump is you're jumping up and you're not absorbing the forces, right? Unless you're actually jumping back down, right? That's amazing. If you're just jumping up, then we have a problem. Then we do have a problem, because what we see is high intensity decelerations happen even more than high intensity, equally high intensive accelerations in football, for example, right? In soccer. No, football. Just wanted to be, kind to the US audience here, but no, soccer, football, sorry. Yeah, but anyways, the thing here is really that decelerations are so important. You being able to absorb forces, you being able to slow down all the force you're producing. You wouldn't drive a Ferrari, I bring this over and over again, that has this powerful engine with the brakes of a bicycle, right? You would drive into the next whatever wall, and it would end up in a disaster. And if you're running really fast, but then you're not able to absorb these forces quickly when you have to decelerate, boom, that's where an ACL snaps. That's where most of the injuries happen, right? When decelerating, the non-contact injuries, when decelerating, unfortunately, most of the time. And that's why if you're doing box jumps, you're not going to have a problem if you jump up and you land back down. Obviously, this is really generalized, but you understand this math equation, right? It's just physics. If you're jumping up, you're getting more powerful at jumping up, but you're not getting more stronger at actually landing, absorbing these forces. Because you have a box standing here, then we have a problem, right? And I don't want to, put you in fear and all that. I'm just saying that it makes sense to me. It's common sense, kind of. Jumping up, just jump back down. Jump back down, absorb those forces. But I know it's so attractive to go higher and higher and be able to jump higher and get faster and all that stuff, but it's also not attractive to injure yourself, right? So it's a question of, and actually getting your body is quite smart, so getting stronger at absorbing forces, your body will, let you put out more force as well. If your body knows, okay, you're not able to absorb certain amounts of forces, you're in pain, whatever, and you still try to jump higher, still try to run faster, your body will not actually allow you to put out the maximum amount of force, because it's smart. It wants to defend itself from injury. And so if you get better at absorbing forces, decelerating, jumping down, depth drops, literally there are studies out there that depth drops increase people's verticals, right? There is a reason for that. So to sum up really simply, if you're doing box jumps, if you're dealing with an injury right now and you're aiming to get back to the sport you love, right? We're sharing these step-by-step systems that we're using for our own clients. And, we can use box jumps, but then we're also going to make sure, especially returning back to the sport, that we're able to absorb those forces. And most of the time, that's where most of the problems, start happening. Oh, the knee's not able to absorb the force. It starts hurting. The deceleration is when the knee starts hurting. Going downstairs, the eccentric force, that kind of stuff. So if we implement box jumps, you want to be jumping down no matter the situation you're at right now, even if you're not struggling with pain, right? But if you're struggling with pain, injuries, even more so, right? And then even better, what you could do instead of box jumps, jumping down on one leg, on two legs, I already said it, right? Jump up with two legs and land back down with one leg. You could do this without the box even, right? Jump up with two legs, land with one leg, jump onto a box with two legs, land with one leg. So you're now rebalancing from side to side. Because if I remember like myself, right, I only used to jump off my left leg because that's what I was used to. I was a left foot jumper, you could say, right? Even though I didn't, play basketball and football, still, every time I go for a header, I jump up with my left and I land with my left, right? There's so many more reps that went into that left leg. So now I got to put in the reps with my right leg, right? And initially when I had knee pain, okay, I literally couldn't put those reps in because it would hurt. So first, obviously, you build up to a point where you can start to do these force absorption drills, right? And then you start really rebalancing from side to side as well. We can get into that on another day, why that's important. But yeah, this was day 18, Bulletproof Truth. Hope it helped. See you on day 19. Peace.